Hello. Hello, good morning, WI. Not the one I wanted. Not this one. Sweeping dramatic slide into couch. I didn't actually like custom animate it, I just blended the sitting with whatever final pose it is, and there you go. Likewise, we have a different one for different genders. Good morning and good evening for you. Pardon me. So that's the one good thing about streaming early in the morning is it, well, for me, early in the morning is late at night for the other side of the world. Whereas late at night for me is like middle of the night for the other side of the world. So these work as well. Apparently there's a torch here, but I can't grab it. I don't know. About to play some DC Universe Online when it's finished downloading in 3 minutes. I got 3 minutes to show you what I've done! And then you got this. Slightly different pose, more like that one lady in Dark Souls, you know? So, male recline has his arm out and his other arm up on his elbow. Female recline has her arm in, knee up. It's an MMO, what do you want? That's the idea so far. I changed all the seats. I'm watching you from a phone, so you got more than that. Alright. You're gonna be with me for more than 3 minutes. I'm gonna accompany your DC Online game. I actually downloaded Take a Day with You. I'm downloading Arc so I can have one last hurrah on that before Atlas launches tomorrow. Curious about how that works out. I'm gonna keep adding more chair types, I think, for today's actual streamage. Although I'm not sure. I wasn't really sure what I would do today. I just had a lot of fun making chairs. I thought I'd make more chairs. So it's easy. I go through all the chairs and just get them done. So like... folding chair. Doesn't look like it actually folds though. It's just a weird chair. There's no folding parts. Those go into each other. If it was folding, they would be here, and there'd be like a bolt there. I guess I can call it a weird chair. Hammock chair? I don't know. Okay, parent class is chair, so I just make children of these. The interior design, yes, exactly. It's all about that interior design. Watched a lot of GDC videos about it. Let's see, so I don't like folding because it doesn't fold. Hammock chair. I think for this one, I can just go ahead and rotate, and it should still work out. Let's change the details of it. Hey, wait, where's my... Oh, this is a hand. Oops. How did I do that? Oh, I did. That's the hand. Oh. Okay. Actually, I didn't want to do that at all. So I don't want it to be a child class of the other one. Get rid of that. Put a board on top of that and you got yourself a table. Basically. I mean, players can build that into their... What the fuck is it doing? Deleting actor instances? What? What? And it's frozen. Like, there was no references to it. Why is it doing this? Maybe I should leave it alone for a minute, see what happens. There we go. There you go. It's fine. I just say that I'll leave it alone for a minute. Alright, I'm gonna just duplicate these instead. Alright. Hammock chair. Here it is. Guess what I should have just based it off of the other one actually, because it's sort of similar. Yeah, let me do the other one. Delete this again. That didn't take us. Okay. I will do child from chair interactable. Okay. Because I want to keep the arrow where it was, so I don't have to line it up by hand. Oh wait, folding. Oh, because it's not a hand model, that's right. The hand model is what had the scene component. Okay, so I'm still going to have to rotate this anyway. But at least I have the height, roughly. And I'm not sure about where I want the pawn to be. I think like this. That's like the where to put the character before sitting. And I guess it has arm rests for arms to go on, so I'll keep my chair type. I made a chair type enumerators for the animations. Okay, so now that's basically it for this guy, but we still need to change hammock chair. I'm just making it up. Maybe you can pick this one up. Right. I left the chair at 10. I'm gonna go through that at some point. Adjust all the item weights. Okay, I want hammock chair hand here. I think that's all I need to change. Oh, I need its default color. This one doesn't have a color variable on it, so we're cool here. Okay. I also have to work out the differences in race heights. Make sure all the genders work on chairs. And when loading in, and a couple other things. A little bit too far forward, and I don't think the hands are going to work like that. I might need to use the hands in the lap. Or do something different with it. Just make another animation for that, no problem. Actually, I don't even need to save right now because I'm not modifying any inventory stuff. I think I can make it so I don't need to like worry about it crashing. I can just always have things saved, but it's another day. I have a computer buying impulse. Bought 2 Apple computers this week, an iMac and a MacBook. Dude, you have a having money problem. If you have a purpose for all of them, and you're gonna do something with them, and you're gonna contribute to society with them, then what's the problem? You gotta contribute to society, though. That's... Now you've done yourself in. See, if you hadn't bought the computers, you could just be a slack. But now that you've spent money, now you have to be a good person. Let's see, I'm thinking, like, how do you raise your arms just up? What do you have to do? Lift, I guess elbows out, wrists in. So sort of like that. Now we go back to the chair. And I can just change its chair. Oh, I need to add it to the enumerators. There's a few things to do. Just not that easy. Hammock chair. Oh, hammock chair. Then we need to actually plug in the animation here. Here. It's a blend poses by enumerator. Add pin for element. This is going into my sitting so that based on which type of chair you got. As you see here, I have the different versions for the gender for the couch. So let's just do place sitting in chair hammock. Now I have to change the variable on the chair itself. It saves the position. It doesn't interact with the chair again, so not bad. Not bad. He's seated. Maybe I could scooch him back a little bit, and then I can work with the wrists like that. Just scooch back a little bit. Yeah, I do get it from my aunt. She has this kind of problem too, where randomly she buys things because she has to have the best. The first one she had was a toaster, and then a microwave. Oh my god, my dad does that with toasters and microwaves too. We've got like the convection oven toaster, and we had a convection oven microwave too. For a while, we had 2 convection ovens, and like my dad kept trying to convince me to use convection oven for everything, and I'm like, you don't need the convection oven for everything. I like convince him that that sometimes regular oven is actually better depending on what you're trying to do. Anyway, it's kind of fun. So a little bit further back and up. One more. And this guy is gonna have to come in, and I think the wrists may have to come up. Oh, you know know what? Let's do this. Boom. So I did out one, back one, and I did forward one, and in one. There we go. She always has to have the best. Goes from one item to the next like every month. But didn't you say she's like VP of Xerox or something like that? Or like CEO or CFO or some shit? So I mean, like, if your like entire income and everything like relies on having the personal knowledge of what the latest and greatest technology is, like, if she was like a plumber or something, you know, you might be like, yeah, my aunt has a spending problem, but that just sounds like she's just involved in her work. Alright, I think a little bit further out and up still. It's kind of cool though. Director's chair, haha. Totally is a director's chair. Alright, let me see. Oof. Well, at least I'm not the only family that has this habit. That's my other aunt. She has... Oh, she's the CEO of Xerox. Jesus. That's huge. And it's cool that a woman is running Xerox. I was not aware of that. Yeah, isn't it great? It's like... It's such a director's chair. Like, okay, now. I need a bullhorn. Almost there. A little bit higher. It's got the crucifixion going on there on the hand there. What's that called? The there's a movie named after it. It's like the Stigmata. There you go. He's got the stigmata going on. All right. Boop. Boop. I'm gonna put all the chairs in. I'm gonna have like 20 different chair types. Just in one day's work. Whoa! That's the problem when you're loading in. It doesn't freeze you yet until like after. So maybe I have to put the sitting logic earlier when loading in, or like really need to like disable movement. I just need to lower the left hand a little bit. Check it one more time, just to be sure. Got a megaphone and wave it around, emo? Oh yeah. Well, I do have a horn. Not quite a megaphone. And no, I don't think I'm gonna actually do that. The tunic is really clipping out there. Okay, so one problem I have is that pressing the I button, if you're facing in a direction, rotates the character that way. See that? So I would like to be able to use this, so I can inspect my dude here with my stats. And I need to like pan it over to the character. So I need to like match. So I have it in my notes here. Fix eye rotation. It's not just when sitting. I think it's like anytime. That's cool. I could sit down while. I wonder if I can use the. What? I can sit in the chair while in inspect mode. You can probably do a lot of stuff in inspect mode. I mean, you can like. I picked up the chair. I wonder if I programmed this in yet. I don't even know if this is gonna work. Right now I have to go. Damn. I didn't program attacking with the inanimate objects yet. I have to adjust the hand positions of some of the chairs so that it actually looks like you're holding it. That just has to be a bit lower or higher in the model. This is where it's supposed to be held. What? It's a bit over to the front of the chair. Can I adjust it here while it's in game? There we go. You can do emotes with it, holding a chair. Oop. Hello. The Z-axis thing caught it. That was pretty good, actually. There we go. Movable chairs. So it needs collision, obviously. That's cool. That's the first time I've seen the Z-axis. Instead of destroying objects, I made a new layer above the auto-destroy Z-axis that teleports items back to their last known location. So when you drop an item, it sets that as its last known location, in case it falls through the ground and gets caught. However, if it has physics... No, it won't. Actually, now I don't know. If it has physics and you're dropping it and it has collision on, will it get floaty in the ocean? No, it shouldn't. This one fell straight through, but it didn't have collision. It has complex, so I'm just gonna have to... I should go to the project default and just change that. No, I need to keep it like that, yeah, because there's some collision checks you don't want to be doing. Expensive stuff. Yeah, AAA companies. Where's your heart and soul now? I really like the way the world looks when there's like a slight bluish tint to the sun. It has like a nice cobalt tone to the world. Hey, what the fuck? Why are things just... The chairs are just freezing in midair. I dropped them. There's something wrong with my collision settings. It's probably like colliding with me.
What is it you want, Barry? What do you want? You want the moon? Just say the word and I'll throw a lasso around it and pull it down. Yeah.
There we go. Recliner. Yeah. It's just got. I had to make sure it worked too. It's pretty good. Yes. I'll just chill on that for a second there. Be back a second. Oh, so close. There we go. I cheated a little bit. There we go. Put it like that. Oh yeah, that looks cool. Need to make an actual reclining chair now. I haven't really checked the hand positions all, and I haven't. If my character's strength is so low, I can cheat that a bit and just test it out real quick. Also need to test the different races on them. I wonder if I should build all the chairs first and then go through and refine them all. Or refine them one at a time. I'll just put them in first. Is this the one I'm using? Oh, this is different. Doesn't have handrests. Okay. So this one doesn't have armrests, so I'm gonna have to maybe copy the arms from the sitting pose and blend them. Or maybe I could just literally use a blend per bone and just cheat it. I think I'm gonna end up cheating it. Let's check this out. Tall chair, whatever. Because you can't really save a reference to the chair itself because it's like getting recreated and it's not in your inventory, so you can't replace the reference to it immediately. Well, maybe I could, because I do have a reference to it in the player state. I just haven't thought about that crap in a while. I don't really want to. But it might be easier just to do like, okay, get nearby chairs when you load in and just boom, attach you to that. And then you won't be able to rotate and shit too. Maybe you rotate for a second, but then it'll like snap you back in. So that should take care of that problem. Look at the fog light coming through. Where's that bloom light? That's bloom light. There's no fog here. But you can see the bloom light or whatever through each of these little beams. It's so cool. First I thought this was a lighting error, but it's actually the shadows of these things. Pretty cool. Alright, let's see. Ah! I forgot to animate the state. Of course. Of course. How could I be so foolish? Oh look, it's working. Oh, it says I'm streaming, that's why. Interesting. Whatever. In the Discord thing, it no longer notices when I'm working on UE4. It's very strange. So...
You went to all that trouble to bring this to me.
So what I was thinking of is a blend per bone at the spine, and we'll have sitting in the chair for the legs, and we'll have sitting for the arms. Let me just test it in here. I don't have to go to the game. Chair tall, sit in the chair. Ah! No. It doesn't really work with the legs down. Now it just looks like he's holding a pole arm between his knees or something. So yeah, we're not gonna do that. We'll make a new animation. Wi-Fi's crapping out. Good luck, Will. Godspeed. On the knees, but that's maybe he can like kind of lean forward a little bit. Like a little bit of like, I don't know if it's gonna reach. That is basically, I could just bring the knee up on this animation. There's no reason to have it all the way down there hanging. Freaking super realistic skin is freaking me out. look like he's... It has to be like a straight arm. Maybe the knees have to be further apart. Spreading. No, someone throw boiling coffee in his lap. Just kidding. That was fake. If anyone didn't know that was entirely fake Russian propaganda, the lady that was throwing scalding water in dudes' laps, or just throwing water in their laps, or whatever drink she happened to have on her, that was fake propaganda from Russia. It was all acted. It was like interior defense bullshit. It's for real, for real. There we go, that looks more like hand on knee. Now how the fuck am I gonna copy that over here? Jesus Christ. Just have to guesstimate a bit. Watch it just be like 2 steps. I was just like looking about a while. Almost. Basically there. Just need to adjust the leg. Circulation's gone on my left hand. Using the keyboard, I don't know. Put that shit lower. Or it's just freaking cold. Ah. It's like a kid. I want spaghetti! And clicking his heels together. Spaghetti! It's like a really big chair. Not bad. A little bit too far back. Adjust the hand position, of course, as well. Back and to the left. 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 If y'all don't know what that's a reference from, I've said it about 20 times in this YouTube channel, Twitch channel. That's better. We'll mess with the details of it later. Make a variation for the hand holding just for special chairs. I mean, I can literally I have a way of making a special hand holding animation for each item, and just as simple as an enumerator and the animation and all that. It's just a little bit of work. Oh, I wanted to move the arrow back a bit too. Yeah, it's too close to the back there. Knees were intersecting. Here it comes, it's coming back. Wait for it to come back. Come on. Maybe this one didn't hit the Z overlap thing. Should the clouds be even slower? I kinda like it, it's very placid, it goes with the music. The chair is not coming back. Can't I duplicate this guy? What the fuck? Am I running the game right now? There we go. Delete that guy. This might cause errors in the save game, the fact that I just deleted it. Let me put it back. Yeah. I don't know why I added another one too. I guess just in case. Well, that one disappeared. Let's see what happens. Everybody's fine. One chair here. Oh, right on the edge there. It's a really big chair. I have to try these out on the other races. I might have to make a switch on race too. It could be a little further out actually. Littler races are gonna get squished in there. Like, I believe I have a sea elf. They're a little bit shorter, I think. Oh, they're about the same. Oh, they're literally the same height as the dark elves. Batlings and the dwarves are shorter and the ogres are bigger. Might as well start checking. little bit higher up. Go back a second. I'm back. That one's good. That one's basically good. The arm is completely going through it. Otherwise, the height is fine. That was really my concern. More so with the chairs where you're sitting based on ground height. Yeah, he's a little bit too high up. His fingers aren't really touching the chair. I imagine the dwarf will be going through the floor. So weird. Now it works. That first load thing is definitely... I can't figure out why I can't right turn sometimes, that's all. I like play the turning in place animation with right click sometimes. Whatever. Yep, he's through the bottom of the chair. So I will have to make some adjustments on some of the chairs. I think this one will work fine. Must have rotated it while sitting. That's another bug I have to work on. I'll make a note of it. And was there another one? Oh yeah. Prince code find match chair. Okay. Haha. That basically works. And yeah, that's through the floor. Love it. So any of the chairs where you're like based on the any of the chairs where you're sitting on the ground and they're on the surface is fine. All the other ones need to be adjusted. So that one that's out here is going to be the same. Oh, it's dark. I have a torch, but whatever. Give it back a second. Throne. Triangle. Banquet. Banquet, really? They don't know how to spell banquet? They couldn't look it up. Should I put this in? Obviously not. Cat. Change some things around my room. To lock my cat out of the room. This is getting too much. Too much love. It's normally I deal with him more, but with the stream going, it's like, come on, guy. Just mix in a little bit of more stuff here. Alright. I know, super exciting stream, right? Gotta keep it real. Can't you see all this room I just made on my desk? I know, I'm just kidding. Alright, so let's make the chair of the throne. That one chair being rotated from all the others is gonna piss me off because I based the first one off of that other. Otherwise it has an armrest, it might be close enough. Hopefully it's the same height. We shall see. I'll try a chair one for now. Throne. wooden throne. Let's go back and do creative descriptions for a lot of items later on. This has to have your arms way up high like that. That would be cooler. Almost nailed it. I just need to maybe have him recline a bit. I should push him back and kick his feet all the way straight up. Ah, fuck. to make variations for them. I might need to make like a short person and a tall person version for each. Adjust the height, maybe. Make a batling, make it satyr. Different for the batline. Lumberjacking. I really have to change that. Just because it looks bad. Okay, maybe I can do a uniform tall person, short person change. Tried these with the human. I should really be basing them on a human as the middle, not the dark elves. Elves are a little short. They probably look all messed up on the humans. These basic animations. sound of a real firework going off, like those little crackly, distant ones that are like. That would be a cool sound effect to put there. It's a little bit off, actually, yeah. Get stuck there, the backpack? How am I getting stuck on the backpack? What? What the fuck? Should not have collision with players. What the fuck is going on there? When did that happen and why? Yeah, so that's a little bit high there. Yes. High and out. Although I guess if he's lower, that would be enough. Which way to handle this? I guess I need to fix that one for human. Fix the other ones for humans and then give them adjustments for the other races. So I could either procedurally change them or make a unique animation for each. forget is this is the human that I modeled this after in the first place. I guess there was clothing there that was clipping through. Damn it. I had it perfect too. Oh, what? Okay. Okay, I forgot about that. Okay, there we go. Hands sticking out is a little weird. I'm not sure what to do about that. I would like to push him back a little bit, but then his feet wouldn't. I guess I'd lean him back a bit, but I want him to like stand up, sit up straight. So
That's very sweet.
I can just kind of relax them a bit, make it look like they're resting there.
You came all the way here just to return this?
Yes, I did. Boing. Oh, that's good. Sort of. Still move him back a bit and maybe kick his feet out a little. Or just, oh, I can just push his elbows back. Yeah, duh. as opposed to the slouch of the Jarls and Skywind, Skymere, Stormwind, Skyrim. Yes. Pretty good, but it's clipping through a little bit. Want to fix. Can I just do the animation here? Oops. Ah, fuck. There we go. Okay. Now, to procedurally change them. We want this, basically. Too bad you can't make like a macro out of this. It's like copy code. It's really obnoxious. Just change the select to race enum. Just gonna throw in some numbers here. Wait. I got it. I know what to do. Now they're probably all gonna need that too, though. Yeah. I should go ahead and put that.
Now you seem to me to be a man with a mission. What's your mission today?
Well, I'm really not a man, you see. I'm an angel.
Oh, god damn it.
And if I was a man,
You can't have
I
them all
could
go
do
into the
anything,
same one.
because
like that.
man always fails, you know. He's so limited. He
Jesus
doesn't
Christ.
have the right to do things to make a better world. But angels are not up under the same code
I
as
make
a
like
man.
new states. Ah, it's such a pain in the ass, the logic in here.
Yeah, this is somebody who's living in time on planet Earth with and I must say that the rest of us are awfully glad you are putting time on planet Earth. You're bringing some good news.
I know what I'm talking about. To do the trick of making a world that is a better type of place to live.
World of
Yeah, no, I can't have these all go into the same thing here. I can't split from here to go through that. I have to do like a bool. What's up, Eunice? Just finished work. What you doing right now? Trying to switch a modifier of height for each of these animations, but not the others. I lost tribe chair one. I guess I literally just have to copy and paste this for each one of them. It's just such a stupid reason. Chair one. Can't compress to macro, can't collapse the macro function, can't just have to duplicate them. Usually that's the way I do things anyway, so I don't know why I'm being so frustrated. Being so frustrated. Alright. Which one was it that which one is tribe chair 2? to do something for the arms to squeeze in and squeeze out. Maybe turn it off on the... well... Anyway, so one more time. Which one is that? 6 inch tall? Yeah, that's gonna have... Ugh, okay. So let's see if those numbers are anywhere close to what we need. It should work, pretty sure about that. Just a matter of whether or not the guesstimate unit sizes were right. Raised them up a little bit too high. What else? Same with the battling too high.
You got to have respect. Get respect. Booty tag.
It's so funny that, like, all the times people go on and on about how you shouldn't repeat logic and use macros and functions and all this stuff, and then on the animation blueprint it's just like, nope, you can't do that, sorry. I just think it's funny. Like... ah, hey, hey, hey now. Who looks regal in a throne? This chair needs to come out a bit anyway. Okay. Alright, some work to be done for the dwarf. I'll just sat in the same chair because I have it selected. I mean, kind of. Passable. Dwarves are just too low. Reduce the dwarf a bit. Satyr was good. Ogre looks good, more or less. Hands are kind of out a bit. That's alright. It's my favorite animation so far. When are we eating spaghetti? Okay. And yeah, ooh, this one's like kind of too much. I mean, I could let that pass, let that slide a little bit. Those are gonna be fine, more or less. sitting on the chair. Maybe I should do something about the arms. Just making sure it looks right. Okay. Still have that hammock chair out there somewhere.
Allow me to introduce myself. Who knows what dastardly crime he might perpetrate next?
He's a very clever arch criminal who must be put away. Another innocent victim.
I didn't bring your backpack with me, so I'm just gonna leave that torch there. Alright. Nice. Not terrible. Director Ogre. Maybe I should make a little variation to the arm code for Ogre and Dwarf. Oh, doesn't this one look fine-ish? Could be in a little bit. This one looks fine.
Told me fear no weapon. Now we walking through museums for the culture and perspective. Oh man, always in the perfect light, don't understand it. Oh man, you know that I wanna hear them words again. Oh I do. I know you do. It's just something about the words I gotta hear tonight. You know I do, baby girl. I must have met you in the past life.
Okay. Shouldn't that be the other direction? Maybe nothing for gender? The arms aren't really perfect. They're good here. When it references itself. I'm not too concerned about it. I mean, like... it's good on here. I think I can keep moving forward, making other chair types now. I'll take a short breather. Oh, very short one. Shame. I like my improved going to sleep and standing up animations. Oh, another thing is I've made it so you can drink too much and die. I've already put that in the game. So if you have more than 10 drinks, you take 1 damage a second for every... And drinks is like 1 per second, so if you chug for 10 seconds, you'll be max drunk. But there's no max, it keeps going over. So at every point over 10 you go over, you get 1 point of damage per second. So if you're at 20, then you're taking 10 damage a second. Or every 10 seconds you take the damage, so it's not that bad. So if you're at 20, you're basically taking 1 damage a second. So it's bad, but you know. And then I plugged it into the combat stats so that it gives you half as much a bonus to damage and twice as much a penalty to hit. But that's out of 100, that's a hit thing. And the damage is like, yeah, you have 100 hit points, but damage is more significant. So let's say you're at a 10 drunk, which is perfect. You'll like, I mean, as in not perfect, but you know, you won't be taking any damage. You would get a penalty of 20 to your attack roll, which is the equivalent of I'm trying to remember how the 20s. I guess that's a -4 penalty in D&D terms? No. So out of 20... Oh, my brain. 2 points, yeah. No, that would be 40... A -4 in D&D terms for your attack. But then you would get a +5 to damage. So if you think about, you know, +5 to your damage, that's incredible. So it's like a compromise thing. So that's if you're drunk. And I've made it so the effect isn't as intense. It caps at 10, the drunkenness. So I will add stonedness too. I'm just not sure what I want the visual effect to be. I think I have to go study some more. The thing is, there is no visual effect to being stoned, so maybe there shouldn't be one? Right? You don't see anything. Your vision does not get foggy or clouded. You do not lose the ability to focus on things. Unless you're like really stoned and you can't open your eyes. So maybe I just make it like, get them all squinty. Have the screen closed, do some vignetting maybe? Maybe vignetting is a good stoned look. I don't know, have to think about it. Some more chairs, yeah. Ooh, it's cold out today. It was not as cold yesterday. It was definitely less cold yesterday. So cold. Holy shit. Triangle chair. That's what we've come to. Triangle chair. It's so funny that the arrow, I guess this is the origin point, and then when you do the sit animation, you back into it. So it's actually a perfectly sized arrow for my needs. But the origin point is actually here. Should I call it a triangle chair? Small chair? A modern chair? Dadaist chair. Hey. Artistic chair. Stylish chair. Stylish chair. The latest style. Over a bit, and do the same as the tall chair one. They're at the same height, that should work. Wow, totally missed that. It does have armrests though, so maybe let's try the throne one instead. See if that works.
Yo,
it's pretty good. Tiny little chair for big man. Haha, that looks good. The backpack even goes over the back of this one.
yeah.
Oh, that's the throne. I think I need to do something to raise the arms for the dwarf. I already have some code for that here. Now I wonder if I can just... I thought I put that into dwarf. Weird. Oh no, those were the ones that needed it the most and they've been erased. Dwarf was 1.1. Ogre was 1.1 as well. Let's see if maybe the ogre and Tyrion can just go. Oh, this is the one I want. The rotation, not the... Damn it. Oh, this is gonna change the length. That was close. Definitely don't want that. Okay. So we'll take this. Okay. Okay. Let's see if that helps. Multiplying the rotator by 2 or dividing it by rotator modifier for each upper arm bone that I use for the dwarf and ogre to compensate for their body forms being weird. So if I 7 5 it's marginally better. I think I need to increase the amount that I've modified it. That looks a little bit better too. I definitely haven't made it worse. I have not made it worse. Oh, ha, 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 ha. Success. That actually does look a little bit better. I guess it could use a little bit more, maybe not. Then it'll just start piercing the side of it. And if we're doing this, or we don't want the effect, well, maybe we do, because then that's just modifying the animation anyway. Actually, for this one, for example, we'd want it to reduce because the length of the arm is changed for that. That's right. So that's why it's coming out weird. So if we can't change that, okay. Multiplying it is even doing what I want. Here. Making a rotator here. We're not adding to a rotator here. Weight. Less than 0. Oh, here's the just the height. Dwarves' arms are bigger. I guess it's just weight in general that modifies them. Alright, so if I'm gonna be... weight is like 0 to 1. 0.5 would be 0, so if it's skinny, true, pick 10. If it's fat, pick 45. And we're just straight up making the rotator to be either 10 or 45. If you're, oh, times, here, times 10 times less than 0. So anywhere from 0 to negative 0.5. So 0 to negative 5. Or it's gonna be 0 to 0.5, so it would be 0 to like whatever, 22.5. So I want to be using an add or subtract here. So this is getting do that afterwards, and I can just make it an add. To make it more, what I'd say skinny would be 0 to 5. For if you're fat, you need the arms to come out. So dwarf needs the arm to come out. So yeah, let's add 30. So if you're an ogre, we need it to come down. Let's try subtracting 20. Quick maths. Ah, it basically did what I was trying to do. Yeah, see? Maybe more effect on the dwarf and less on the ogre. Let's see what happens if we go to a chair that doesn't need it. Okay. Yeah, that's just stupid. See, now I need to switch on what type of chair it is, which is a pain in the ass. Oh, I guess I can do that, no problem. Chair type. So that looks stupid, crossing his hands in his lap. Doesn't need it there. Anything with an armrest, basically. So I can make that a bool, it gets replicated and goes to everything else, or I could just do another switch on enumerator there in the code. Here. Chair, stylish, not tall, the throne, the hammock, not the bench, not the tripod, 1 or 2. Which one is stylish chair? Well, I guess we'll be using one of those, right? So, hammock, throne, not tall. That's pretty good. If I go here, normal, shabam. Normal, even though it's like messed up in the hands. Now this, I'm not sure if rotating this much is gonna look good because it rotates so far that the lower hand is like, yeah, what the fuck. Maybe it kind of looks like his arms are just hanging off the side. Maybe like 40 degrees would look pretty good. I mean, it's not the worst thing in the world. It's just, it would make more sense if they were the lower hands are rotated in, but I don't really want to bother doing another rotate off of this shit. Although I have it all set up already, just need to plug it in there with the bool. Fix them dwarves good. Let's see. So basically this. This. Oh, it's giving us an amount. I can copy this. Select. Yeah, so that has to be different because it's only for dwarves. this is transform modify. It's not setting that. Okay, so this would be fine. Bring a 0 in there. Yeah, that's what I've done. Oh. Plus. Okay. Same as this if it has a chair backing. I might as well comment this. So I'm not even sure if Z is, I guess just I just rotate it negative to the way the other one went. Yeah, I think maybe just rotate it up a bit. I mean, that basically works. What do you guys think? Anybody feedback on my dwarf with armrests pose? As you go to normal chair, it's normal. Although I think maybe their chair sitting position needs to be adjusted for dwarves. Pretty good though. So I mean, yeah. Looks like he's chilling. What do you guys think? Anybody got feedback? Now I have to work on my clothes. They're all clipping into each other, and the colors are all solid colors because nobody has. Everybody's the same character class. I just jumped out the windows, all of them. Background, origin, whatever. I can't believe I actually did that, to be perfectly honest. Sometimes I impress myself. I know it doesn't really look like awesome quality, but the fact that you can sort this logic out in Unreal relatively simply. Relatively easily, with relative ease, with relative amounts of ease. It's pretty cool. And again, I have just extra delays in there to make sure the save is like completely done. So that's why it should take like 0.2 seconds or 0.02 seconds, like it doesn't. You know, Ultima Online broadcasts a message to everybody. I was thinking of putting that in. Broadcast a message to say how long a save game actually takes. Let's see what other chair types we can add. Banquet chair. I don't know. Let's put it in the world just as a mesh and see how we like the appearance. Down. That's pretty stupid, to be perfectly honest. Might have its place. Thinking like druidic, like elven, woodsy style. Perhaps. I'll do it. I'll do it. You know what? I'll do it. Sorry. Doing my characters. Okay, I'll be right back. Let's lounge and enjoy the sun if it comes up. Not gonna come up. Light on the left. It's like, oh, illuminated by the candle, and it's flickering, casting shadows on itself. Cool. Sure does look comfy. have to add the pointy toed walk to female animations. Something else I just thought of. No, sir, not gonna remember it. I ain't trying. Hello, can I get you anything? Are you all content with your order? Very well, very well. Just randomly moving around really does add a whole level of immersion. Banquet chair. It's a banquet chair. Oh my god. Oh my god. It's okay. It's okay. That can't be how you spell banquet. It is. That is how you spell banquet. With a K. No, I'm just kidding. I feel like I should call it like Druidic Throne instead. 'Cause I wouldn't want that in my banquet hall. It's a freaking Druidic Throne now. It's a banquet. It's a banquet chair. They're gonna call it banquet in the game. Now, sit on the banquet, and join your fellow druids in the banquet circle. Only the greatest of banquets can seat upon the banquet circle of the banquet chairs. This music must put me in a good mood or something. Or maybe, you know what? I'm just happy to be doing such good work. Just getting shit done. Doing that dwarven ogre animation thing was really, I'm happy that that worked. I didn't have to do like a custom animation for each chair and each race. I can just mathify it. Bank it. You can just bank it. Fuck the banks. Screw the banks, man. Oh, fuck the banks. No, it is banks. I don't know. I'm gonna listen to the audio because the visuals don't really matter anyway.
Can you believe I work in a bank? Me in a bank? Does that sound fucked or what? Like it's all this involved convoluted bank bullshit, you know. I.e., I gotta wear a tie. But you know me, right? I wear a tie like it's a little crazy, like this piano keys tie. So when people walk in, it's like, whoa, what's he doing in a bank? First thing in the morning, people give me shit. That's how I know my day's begun. I'm sorry, sir, your signature just isn't good enough. It's just not holding up. I've been watching it deteriorate for months. You're losing it, guy, and it shows. Well, I'll take your check around and show it to people, but not so they'll authorize it, but so they can have a good laugh. Sir, were you aware that you were gross? Did you know that your check smelled? I look at him and it's like, who would fuck you? But at night, I'm crazy. Some nights I go crazy, some nights I get crazy. I'm the kid in the clubs, I move back and forth. Hey, cuz, how you doing, man? Fuck the bank I work for, fuck the bank. Hey, Ben, nice hair, see you in England. Fuck the bank I work for, fuck the bank.
I'm gonna have to make a new animation for it, I think, is the thing. Not, well, you know, I mean...
I'm sorry, Ms. Iverson. I just can't fit my lunch hour into the tight parameters you set. To me, a lunch hour isn't an hour, it's a state of mind. I'm sorry, I can't help it if it's welfare check day, and they'll be hobbling in droves. Don't blame someone who has a job. Why don't you blame the people who can't hold down jobs, but take cabs all the time anyway? I look at Miss Many Throats, and it's like... Who would fuck you? She should be bisexual. It would increase her chances. But someday, I'll go crazy. I'll eat pancakes on her grave. Fuck my diet. Fuck the bank I'll work for. Fuck the bank. I'll be quitting soon. Fuck the bank.
Not quite. Maybe if I raise the seat up a little bit.
Meaning to call, but
I'm not sure what else to call it though. Palace? What's a cool? I need to find like a cool, you know, Lord of the Rings, the book. Okay, so human does look good here. I wonder if I should add a little bit of arm rotation for the elves for thrones, because I already have it all hooked up to modify theirs. He's on the other faction? Like, no, he's green because he's on my faction. I don't know what's causing this bug. Whoa! Okay. Huh.
To all the ladies in the place.
Will that fix it? Yeah, there we go. Maybe it's just this one throne. Could be a little bit. Let me try. Yeah, I could live with that. Cool. Cool beans, alright. Too heavy to pick up though. I'm gonna have to go through these and... Oh, I could pick this one up. And it's alright. It's a decent, semi-decent place to hold it. Dropping this one worked. them don't drop good. Like that. What the fuck is that? I just have to work on my code for determining physics. Like that one dropped. Because it's not like, it's probably like intersecting me and getting stuck there. It looked cool when it drops too. I'll put this chair right here. Boop. Oh, damn it. I'll figure out. Do I have that in my notes? Yeah, I do. I'll get to that in one of my morning fix thing routine days. Okay, more chairs. Let's do more chairs. This is nice. Make this nice chair. It's got gems or whatever. Metal rivets, maybe? That's what those are. It's a nice chair. Oh, that's nice. We'll call it nice chair. Nice chair. I think the first chair would be good with this one. We'll see how it plays.
I'd like to rescue myself from the idea that there's so many different realities here.
I didn't put it in here. Oops. If I move the arrow back a little bit, maybe. I think all of them could just be moved back a little bit. Would look fine. others don't. Maybe -5.
I've been held up in this city for a while due to the rain.
Oh, I see. So as soon as it stops raining, you'll leave.
I hope that the rain will never stop.
What?
If it continues, I'll
Pretty
be able
good.
to stay here forever.
They're still very far back in the chairs. I think maybe dwarves need
It
to
wasn't
push
meant to be a
forward
joke.
for the chairs. One 0.05, 0.75, 1.05. No, that's not gonna help. This is multiplying. Oh, that's for scale. Okay. So I can just, since this is already doing root, I can just add translation and do this. Oh, actually, no, I just want the sitting it all for this. Is this local? Ah. So would Y20 do it? Yeah. Yeah, it did. No, it didn't. I feel like that's not different than what we just had. Yeah. Maybe it is. I think it's still the same exact thing. Did that not do anything? I'm not gonna highlight this. Oh. There we go. I wasn't doing anything, it was ignoring it. Even though I had it as a pin. I have to tell it to add or replace. So that's what's going on with those rotation thing. It is. Oh yeah, that's scale. That's a different one. Anyway, just rambling. Twitch Dev monthly update in 15 minutes. Twitch Dev is going live in 15 minutes. Don't miss our last show of the year. We'll be talking about upcoming events, the Twitch Extension Challenge powered by AWS, new product announcements. Nah. Yep, that worked, just the wrong direction. The day of many chairs. Haha. There we go. Maybe not as much. The high chair. clipping in a little bit is here. Ah, what's up with the hands there? That one's pretty good. I need to make some more coffee though. Oh yeah, Michael Flynn's facing his sentencing. I might want to watch that.
Referendum will be held in 2020 during the general election. New Zealand could join several other countries that have already legalized recreational use of marijuana, like Canada and Uruguay.
New Zealand recently relaxed restrictions on medical marijuana. Polls
It's actually the news I just put on. It's not a remix.
For legalization. There is a very tiny sliver of sunlight in a story that we've been tracking. The mother of a dying 2-year-old has
White House press briefing at 1:30. And it's 12:55. I'm not gonna watch the news for half an hour. I'll mute it until something happens there. Yes, more coffee. More coffee is needed. Je vais reviens. I'll return. And I'm pretty sure that's not how you say it.
With it instead.
coffee. There's a line in the coffee room. Line in the coffee room. Line in the coffee maker. Copy machine. Making copies. God, so old. What if there is depth of field, and when you get high, the depth of field disappears, and you can see everything? That would be funny. Of course, I don't really want to use depth of field because of performance, and it looks amazing, but it's not like how things work, and it just blurs stuff, and it's just like, I don't know, not a fan. Make another Chad, huh? Did I do the nice chair? Nice chair. I'm not sure if it's good enough. The animation match. I should make one for it specifically. Oh, that's good. Yeah. It's just a matter of everybody fitting things. This one, I only have one more. Unless I use the sun chair. It's the last chair. I don't know if I tried picking this one up yet. Let me just go ahead and make sure that this has... animation for this one, I'm sure. Blush, sure. Bet you hammock chair works for it. I didn't change the hand model. Rewind the play 5 seconds. I hadn't even put one in the map yet. How silly of me. It works, just gotta push it back a bit. Oh, but then it doesn't really work. Oh, okay, just push it back a tiny bit, then you have your arm on that edge there. Passable. I'll give it a pass. Now it's back. Something to do with the window being selected or not. Maybe. Or the mouse being consumed somewhere else.
So, I'm about to show you that I'm not like the rest, and gonna believe in me. I gotta do my best. Most things in my life are a piece, and I want to believe that the deity is everything. Through the spiritual connections from the people.
I forget if I put one of those horse blocking volumes here yet. No, I didn't. Let's put the horse blocking volume in. That was a big request on Reddit when I asked like the role players, what do you wish games had that they wouldn't even consider role players what they want, and that's like it's a role playing game, so what are you doing? So they said that a lot of people are like, stop, like don't let people into buildings with horses, it's so annoying. It doesn't make any sense, god damn it. I'm like, okay. So I came up with a blueprint. I made it already. Let's check it out. Did I not? No horse or wagon over that. Let's see if I finished it. Did I do anything with it? It's just a collision. Oh, and then I just cast to it when mounting to say that you can't use it.
The devil came and took his hand. The devil came and took his hand.
Damn it. I wasn't supposed to be able to go through here. I cannot mount up in here. Alright. That worked. So let me just... I guess I took collision off that guy, so this guy needs... Oh wait, oh. Object type is pawn. I can change that, I think. I think the horse doesn't have collision on it. guy has to have a vehicle. So check wagon too. Yes, there we go. Can't get in there. So that's cool. Wish the camera didn't get messed up by it though. It's kind of funny. Maybe I could put the blocking volume further out.
It reminded me of my dog, Callie. She died when I was 8, and she crawled underneath the porch. To die.
Donnie Darko. Bonk.
To die. To be alone.
There we go. That's nicer. Even though you technically can fit in there, no horsey allowed. Why is this guy blocking me? My character's blocking me? Our vehicle's blocking me? Ah, I'm stuck. That's not good. We're back. dozen or so different chairs that you can sit in, and each of them with different armrests. You can also pick them up and put them somewhere else if they want. Yeah, they can pick them up and
drinks, sings.
Wait, I don't know what's up with the chat. It keeps disconnecting. Oh, my stream's still online. Still people watching. Alright, well, I've got the chat open on YouTube and Twitch. Back to making coffee, but 1 second. right. If the chairs are out of position, it doesn't really work. It's in my notes, things to add.
Yeah.
All the chairs that are on the colleagues. Get this. Looks like my chat might be able to work again. So yeah, that's all the chairs. Well, that's not all of them out here. Let's get one of each chair type out here. They're only the other two. Like a few. There's main first chair.
Yeah.
There we go. Those three from inside. Hey, wait. What? garden of chairs. Her. I guess the thing is with the chairs that are different heights, they're no longer snapping to. So that'll be part of the next code iteration, is to actually when they respawn as NPCs to snap them to the chair that they're on. I'm gonna check out for now. I'll be back on later, probably. I'll just be working and show off what I do later. Thanks for chilling. Thanks for the follows, peoples. Oh, Black Market Merchant hosted me. I didn't know that. That's cool. Alright guys, take it easy.